walk through the Old Testament. In 5 minutes or less, we will hit every major event in the historical books of the Old Testament. Here we go. There was the creation, the fall, the flood, the dispersion to the nations. 4,000 years ago, in the little city of Ur, down by the Persian Gulf, the Lord stirred up a salt people, Sarah, Abraham, Lot, and Terah. He commanded them to move northward along the Tigris and the Euphrates rivers to a place called Haran, where Terah died. From there, Abraham moved south to a little land bordered on the east by the Sea of Galilee, the Jordan River, and the Dead Sea, and on the west by the Mediterranean Sea. That land today is called Israel. There Abraham had 2 sons, Ishmael and Isaac. Isaac had 2 sons, a rough son named Esau and a smooth son named Jacob. Jacob had 12 sons, but his favorite son was Joseph, to whom he gave a coat of many colors. Joseph was sold into Egypt, and soon all 12 tribes were in Egypt. 400 years of bondage, and then came Moses, who said, "Let my people go." But the Pharaoh said no. So the Lord sent 10 plagues. Then came the Passover. Moses parted the Red Sea, went to Mount Sinai, where he received the law. He built the tabernacle and ordained Levites and priests who gave offerings and feasts. Counting the faces, Kadesh oasis, 12 spies, Israel wanders and dies. Moab, Moses, 2 sermons, and is taken to heaven. Then came Joshua, who crossed over the Jordan River to Jericho, where the walls crumbled and fell. They divided and conquered, first in the south and then in the north. They divided and settled the 12 tribes. Then came 400 years of judges, but we only remember 3. Deborah, Gideon, and Samson. During that time, every man did that which was right in his own eyes, except for Ruth and Samuel. After them came the United Kingdom, which had 3 kings. Each king ruled for 40 years, making 120 years in all. The first king was Saul, who had no heart. Then came David, who was all heart. He was followed by Solomon, who was half-hearted. Then came the divided kingdom. It was divided over taxes. There was a northern kingdom called Israel, and a southern kingdom called Judah. Israel had 19 kings. Judah had 20 kings. Israel had 0 righteous. Judah had 8 righteous. Because so few were righteous, the Lord sent prophets who said, "Shape up or ship out." They didn't shape up. So Assyria came and took the 10 tribes into captivity. Later, Babylon came and took the Jews captive into Babylon. After 70 years, Persia allowed the Jews to return to Jerusalem. But when they arrived, all they found was rubble. So Zerubbabel rebuilt the temple. At that time, Esther was queen in Persia. Then Ezra brought the people back. But when they arrived, the walls were only knee-high. So Nehemiah rebuilt the walls. There were 400 years of silence. And then came Christ.